Hello, my name is David Tukanami and I am CEO here at Samsung. Here at Samsung, we like to make dreams come true. We like to make life easier by giving you accessibility to anything at the hands of your phone. And most importantly, we like to think of different ways that we can be worse than Apple. Why do we do this, you ask? Well, our customers will buy anything we release no matter what. Look at the phone models. They are practically the exact same. We change a few little features here and there, like where the charging port is located or where the volume button is. But besides that, everything else is practically the same. All we have to do to sell a product is give it an exquisite, original, exciting name, like the new Samsung Galaxy, Ace, Reebok, Sonic, Pikachu, down button, A300. And this phone comes with new features. The charging port is now at the back of the phone, and also the volume buttons are now at the top of the phone. And this phone only costs $999.99. Why would anyone fall for this, you ask? Well, to be honest with you, I don't have an answer to that because even myself, I don't know. To be fair, there are still people like Apple users who still believe the Earth is still round. But us Samsung users, we clearly know that the Earth is flat. There are many different ways that we have found to become worse than Apple. We've done so much research into this. Like for our emojis, we did something magnificent. We hired an exquisite level of 3-year-olds to draw out emojis for us, and with a little bit of special effects and editing, voila, there you have it. B-Tech emojis. And don't get me started on camera quality. We get our inspiration for camera quality from old CCTV footages or VHSs. Genius, I know. Sadly, as of 2020, we started to see a dip in the market. We weren't selling as many products, and we thought we're gonna have to change the game plan here. So what did we do? We did what anyone would do. We copied Apple and then just changed the tiniest things. Kind of like back in school, you know, when you were a kid, you'd ask to copy your mate's homework and you'd be like, yeah, sure, of course. Just change it up a little bit so we don't get in trouble, which for us would be copyright. So what we do is we look at Apple products and we change them ever so slightly. Like Apple released a new phone, which now has 3 cameras. Do you want to know what we did here at Samsung? We made a phone with 4 cameras. How do we think of these ideas? I just don't know. And Siri? Siri, excuse me, but have you ever heard of Bixby or Hey Google? I mean, Apple beat that. And for those of you who are asking how we came up with the name Samsung, well, let me tell you a little story. So we wanted the Samsung phone to be like your best friend. So we looked over at Apple. Who was Steve Jobs' best friend? We don't know, but we did know his father's name. His father's name was Sam, and we knew Steve Jobs' best friend as Samsung. And if you're smelling what I'm farting here, then clearly you can see where we got the inspiration for our company name. Yeah, so that's all I can tell you now. I have to go back to work in a couple of minutes. Hello? Oh yes, Tom. What do you mean Apple don't use text messages, they use iMessenger? Well, I've got it. We'll create a new one called Ear Messenger. Oh, and also, before I forget, instead of facial recognition, we're going to do anal recognition. How's that for a sexual way to unlock your phone? But yeah, thank you for your time. And if you've been watching this at home, then make sure when you next get a phone, don't try to be original. Be a copy, just slightly different. And like we like to say here at Samsung, why be like Apple when you can be like Apple?